Right now, here in Sderot, like in every city in Israel, ceremony will take place to remember the victims of the Holocaust, Yom HaShoah. Especially in Jerusalem, at the Yad Vashem Holocaust Museum, where the President, the Prime Minister and other officials will be present. Sderot is a city that knows what al-alarm means. For years, it has heard the sound of rocket sirens. But tomorrow, a different siren will fill the air, a siren of memory. Tomorrow morning, a siren will sound across the entire country in the remembrance of the 6 million Jews murdered in the Holocaust, murdered for one reason only, because they were Jews. Women, the elderly, children, burned in the flames, drowned in the blood of human hatred. For 2 minutes, everything will stop. Cars will come to a halt. People will pause their work and their conversations. Everything will come to a standstill. But the Holocaust is not just history written in the books. It lives in our memory, and at times it returns to our reality. As the attacks on October 7th reminded us, hatred toward Jewish people is still alive, and our enemies are still near. But why so much hatred towards Jewish people? Well, the truth is that Satan hates Israel. The devil knows that the return of Jesus is tied to these people, and he attacks again and again. In the Holocaust, in terror, in war, this has always been the pattern. Satan hates the Jews because they are the people of God's covenant. And in the same way, he hates those who keep the truth of the scriptures, true believers in Jesus, those who are also his covenant people. These two peoples, Israel and the faithful church, will be the main targets in the last days. And we are already seeing the signs. Judeo-Christian values are being destroyed before our eyes. In Europe, in the US, across the world, what was sacred is now mocked or quietly removed. But there is a promise. He who watches over Israel neither slumber nor sleep. So the darkness is real. The hatred is real. But so is God's covenant, so is his faithfulness. And his story with Israel is not over, it's alive, unfolding before our eyes. And as after every darkness comes the light, after Holocaust came the rebirth of Israel. After hatred comes love, and after the Antichrist, the Messiah will return. Thank you for standing with Israel, for being part of this story, and for not forgetting, Am Israel Chai.